Now, what I have down here are two sort of replicas of two problems that we had above. Except this time, there is a lot more data that needs to be calculated. So, with this first example, it's exactly the same where we have to achieve $6,000, except I have changed it into a revenue target. And all of these rows are representing different areas of a specific country. So we have the southwest, southeast, etc., all the way down to this column. And what I would like to do is use what if analysis to fill in this column. So what I'm going to do is, let's just select the average function that I've already written out here. Now we can go to data, then what if analysis, goal seek, and I need this amount here equal to at least 1000. And this will be where the answer should go. But this time what I want to do is change this reference from absolute reference to just normal reference. Okay, so for that we will click F4 three times and we'll click OK. I'll click OK and I'll use autofill to fill in this table. No, it doesn't work. So this is one of the issues with the what if analysis. As far as I know, you can't use autofill to fill in this table. But in this first example, it's actually possible to write a simple formula to work this out. So let's just quickly write out a simple formula. So my equal sign will go in. So all I need to do is to subtract all these amounts to the left from the revenue target of $6,000. So I'll reference my $6,000 from here minus open brackets, and I need to start adding all these figures up here. So I'll just quickly do that. We close the bracket and press enter. Okay, so that looks accurate. As you can see, my sum function has kicked in here and it says, okay, with this amount in the cell, you will earn $6,000. And my if function has also kicked in and it says yes. So now all I need to do is to just use autofill to fill in the rest of this column. And it looks like it's all good. And now we can move on to the next problem. So you can use some type of formula or function as you have just witnessed, and that can work out. Now with regard to this, with the exam results, unfortunately I was not able to work out how to do this with a formula or even some type of function. I had to use what if analysis. Now you might be able to work this out yourself. If you are very mathematically inclined, you can try. But in this particular instance, I am probably going to have to go through the what if analysis goal C a number of times to get this column all filled in, which isn't all that difficult. In all honesty, every time I do this, it will only take about 3 or 4 seconds and it won't take long. So I'll just quickly do that. Okay, so that's all done. I know I did fast forward the video, but honestly, it doesn't take more than 3 or 4 seconds to do each one. So it doesn't take all that long. Now, there is a bit of a hack when it comes to doing this. And what you could do is once you have filled in all these details, so the likes of these functions, here you could just put in some random figures. So you could just type in 101 and see, okay, I need to go a bit higher. Type in 102. Okay, so 102 belongs in here. Let's go for 100 here and see what it says. Okay, it's a little bit too high. Let's bring it down to 99. Maybe just one more point. So you can just move these figures around manually until you find out the answer you want. And I think this is pretty straightforward and maybe even faster than what if analysis.